Welcome back to Prison Architects, everybody. Welcome back to Pog Slammer, where we are about to get our Supermax on in a big way. I mean, how do you guys feel about that, you know? I mean, it's exciting times, right? We've got to build somewhere for Holly the Fox Brown to stay. I think we might dorm it up, much like we did with Protective Custody, because that seems to work pretty well up there. I think they're pretty happy. I mean, we should be able to find out, actually. Prisoners, where are they? Programs, prisoners. If we scroll down to Protective Custody, I mean, it kind of looks... Why is it focusing on people out here? Oh, it's because they're in the cell and I can't see them. That's why. Of course it is. Yeah, I mean, everything looks okay, I guess. Let's just forget about protective custody. We spent enough time looking at protective custody. So what we're going to do today is get some walls down. Now we're going to have a little think about what we've done with the space in here. We want to give Supermax what? Bare minimum, really, don't we? So they want their cells and a yard. Did I haven't assigned a yard for these guys. Look, there we go. I do. Somebody left a comment, probably sensational TKO, because he tends to be the one who points out everything I've done wrong, or things I've managed to miss. So thanks to him for that, because otherwise these guys would not have had an outside yard, would they? They just would have been like, look at all this shit outside that we're not allowed to use. I mean, maybe they would have used it during free time. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to them, so. Let's think about this. We want cells. We want a yard. We need a canteen and a kitchen for them to cook the stuff. And I think maybe their own laundry room, possibly. They're certainly not getting a 6 point surround sound cinema system or an arcade. That is for damn sure. But what I think we can do, oh, for goodness sake, guys, come on. You're letting me down here, all right? And why is this one locked open? There we go. Lock open, off. I'm sure I did that a while ago for a good reason, but right now I don't need that. That can be, I think we can turn that off again. So, let's have a look here. We have got cells, yard, canteen, kitchen. I mean, we could probably do this slightly more efficiently, couldn't we? This corridor is a lot of wasted space. So let's get the planning tool on the go, because I think that's the best idea right now. Okay, we're going to lock this door. We're going to lock this door open. Okay, because it's only construction workers who should be coming in here. Hopefully, you know what? Let's not do that, just in case. One of the prisoners might work out that there is a hole. Well, okay, there's a bit of fence there, but it's going to be replaced by wall. You know, it's probably a weak point. We don't want them taking advantage of that weak point, so we're just going to make sure they can't get in here for 100%. Now, walls. Okay. I definitely think we want a yard. We need an airlock, right? So that we can stop them getting in and out of this place. We're going to make a little airlock. Just a little airlock. It's going to be a two block airlock. You see? Just like this. So, that can lead into a yard dorm combo. I think we could probably do the same thing as we did up there, couldn't we? So if we did this, right, and we could split them like that and like that, something like that. I mean, that's pretty awfully measured, isn't it? That one's 4, that one's 5, and that one's 6. Is that one 5? Yeah, it is. So we'll just fix that up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Let's pretend that didn't happen. So that leads into, we've got 3 dorm rooms for the Supermax girls. Over here, oh, for goodness sake, more tunnels? Really? Really? Are there actually tunnels this time? Oh, there probably are, aren't there? Oh, look. There's a bit of tunnel right there. It's shakedown time. We're going to do it. We're going to do a shakedown, see if we can find these tunnels. You guys, you guards, you 56 guards I've got, deal with the problem, alright? I'm not in the mood for it today, okay? Just deal with the shakedown, find the tunnels, you know, tell whoever did it that they're in trouble, and just, you know, we'll be done with it. Now, because this is Supermax, I think we need to have some kind of solitary cells. I think that could be an idea. So if we have 3 solitary cells here, because they're pretty bad dudes, pretty bad dudettes. These ladies, these Supermax ladies, they'll shank you before they even look at you. You know, if you approach them from behind and just said excuse me, you'll be shanked. That's just how it goes. So you've got to understand these. We don't mess around when it comes to these ladies. Okay. What we're going to do next, I think. For now, I really don't want to give them too much. Maybe we've allocated too much space for this, but I don't want to give them the ability to do too many things in here, you know. So what? Just guys, honestly, get some keys or something. Just stop bugging me, okay? So we're gonna have the laundry room just here. All right, that's going to be their laundry room. The kitchen is going to be just here. And the entrance to this one is going to be just here. Okay? I hate it when it does that. And that's going to be our new layout. So let's get the walls on the go. Concrete wall. Bam. How's everyone doing anyway? You know? I've been playing a few new games. We finished off the old series. And it's nice to have Prison Architect keep still going. Honestly. I really enjoy playing it. And I just... so nice to come back to sometimes, you know. You can chill out and kind of plan out your prison, have a little think about where you want things to go, or even just ramble a little bit. You know, it doesn't even have to be about the prison building. It can just be about the kind of relaxing and chatting with you guys and having a nice time. I have just realised that we've built foundations where the yard needs to go. We're probably going to have to deal with that. Let's bulldoze these foundations right here. There we are. Sorry about that, foundations. You haven't even had a chance to do your thing yet. But yeah, sometimes it's nice just to have a little ramble, you know. Talk about the things that have been going on. I've been feeling a little bit rough the last couple of days. You know, you might be able to hear it in my voice. I've had a couple of you know, just a bit of migraine, bit of kind of snotty, you know, yummy things like that. And I've taken it a little bit easy. I've kind of chilled out the last couple of nights. I haven't really done much YouTube stuff. I haven't done a lot of social things. I just kind of watched some things, you know. Watched. I don't know, some of the Yodcast videos, bit of PB and Jeff, Pro Jared, some AVGN, all the classic kind of YouTubers, you know, all that good stuff, as they say, and yeah, just kind of chilled out with the cats. I mean, what's better than chilling out with a couple of pussies, you know? Just have them on my lap. They happily watch TV with me, and yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have that kind of company. But we are going to... Oh, you know what? I'm going to cancel that one. I'm going to put that one there, and that one. Oh, God, there's a fight somewhere. Oh, God, they're just... Oh, my God, they're beating up... What is going on? Are you guys trying to escape out of these new holes? Is that what it is? Oh, for goodness sake, this is absurd, honestly. What are you doing? What's going on over here? Is somebody dead? Who's dead? Did anybody die? Nobody died. So you know what? I don't care. Three people require medical attention, apparently. Here, oh, look. Gabriella Nightingale. What was she doing? Trying to escape? Oh, they found luxuries on her. So what? She was just trying to leg it? Gabrielle, you very nearly ended up in Supermax. Honestly, if you tried to escape, I was probably just going to bang you up so that we could get more people into this Supermax block that we want to populate so hard, you know. But let's start putting dorms in. 1, 2, 3 while they're doing all of their construction work. We've got our airlock, which is nice. I'm happy with that. The canteen, here we are, is going to be massive. This is going to be as we talked about back at the beginning of this series, a patented super canteen, which is we do the food, but then we also do the entertainment. Okay. And when this place is set up, I'm probably going to allocate Supermax to spend most of their time eating. Oh, baby. Look at what we've got. I didn't even see it. I mean, that is a thing of beauty right there. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. It's the last room we've got left to build, I believe. That's going to be... It's going to be something to behold, isn't it? You know, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is our kitchen. And the laundry room, where's the laundry room? There's the laundry room. That is going to go there, okay? We need to get some utilities on the go in here as well. I forgot the main rooms, you know, the most important rooms. We've got the yard, of course, which is now horrendously dirt, and I think that's fine. I might just concrete it over. I don't want them having much grass. I'm going to concrete over and give them like a token garden in the middle, I think. I think that'll be nice. They are installing a door there, that's good. So now we want, you know what? Let's just search. I want solitary. I want, do these have to be... I don't think they do they? They've got no requirement other than the fact that they have to be inside. So there we go. We have got the bare minimum solitary for these girls as well. A single block that they're just going to get shut inside. Did you see this? This is where you'll end up if you play up, girls, you know? If Demi Lovato hit a Poot Levato, what a name. After being locked in the basement for 20 years and her sister's shadow, Poot Levato emerged with a thirst for blood. Unfortunately, her courageous comeback was met with a prison sentence. She's stoical and an instigator. Sentenced to 47 years for armed robbery. You know what, Poot? What have you been up to in this prison? This prisoner will not become... Yeah, we know that. We know that. She's attacked staff. We found weapons on her. She is, what? Very, very well punished? I think she's very well punished. She... Oh dear, she has a very... She's got normal health. I think she feels very... Oh, she's got a really... Oh, you know, if Poot was more of a reoffender, I might have bumped her up to Supermax, I'll be honest. I'm looking for somebody to put in Supermax. Amelia, what have you been doing? 61 years. Have you been murdered? Amelia. Bang. I mean, bang. You're now Supermax, Amelia. Get your ass to that holding cell. I didn't even know that she'd been murdering people while she was in here. I don't even know who she murdered, I'll be honest. Dana, what have you been doing? We found drugs on her. Alright, well, you know what? It's not the worst. Wait, Mark, don't go near Dana. She'll murder... No, guys, girls. Jesus, like... Dana's gonna murder your babies if you go too close to her. Oh, man, Malone. Shopland, what are you doing? Lily Shopland. Oh, they're heading to the reform program. Oh, that's nice. So they're going to, like... They're going to go and sort their shit out, basically. They're going to go and sit down, have a little think about all the stuff that they've done. And, you know, just generally try and make themselves feel better about life. Work out the way that they can, like, reform themselves and feel better and happier and not need to murder people for drug money, you know? Because that is important when it comes to fitting into modern society, not murdering people for drug money. Because it turns out, you know, people don't like it when you do that. It's not surprising. I personally wouldn't like to be murdered for drug money. I'd be pretty upset. I'm fairly sure I know a lot of people that would be upset as well. So let's make our airlock nice, and then let's make our Supermax. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe there's a bit of foundation I missed. I'll have to check that out. Materials, demolish walls. Doesn't. Oh no, demolish walls. What am I doing? Foundations. Bulldoze. There we go. We've got one piece of foundation left in here. I don't know how I managed to miss that one. Must have had something else on top of it, I guess. Now, none of the guards are here to open the doors. You know why? Because we're all doing a shakedown. It's just the way things are. Gabriella, you know what? We're going to have to stop the shakedown. Because Gabriella Nightingale is bleeding out currently. And somebody, Jesus Christ, somebody needs to come and pick her up and take her away. Because otherwise she's going to die. And we don't want that on our hands, you know? We don't even know what went on. They were probably having a fight over, like, you know, the last Pop-Tart on the table. Maybe Dana Clearwater decided that she really wanted that Pop-Tart. And maybe... Oh my God, look at all that money. 21 grand for prisoners released early. I genuinely can't believe that. That is utterly ridiculous. Look, guards, get over here. Stop looking at Dykes, okay? Leave Dykes alone. She's not doing anything wrong right now. Autumn Dykes. Well, she needs a poo, apparently. So, there we go. We've saved Gabriella. That's good. And we need a guard to open this door. Please? Anyone? Somebody? Open this door? Come on. I'll tell you what. Come through here. Open both of these doors. Make my life easier. Please? Please? Oh, there we go. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Look how many people are waiting to come through that door. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's about time we get these things on, isn't it? We'll put one there. We're going to put one there. We don't need to put one on the staff room door, but what we do need to do, before we finish up for the day, is deploy some guards. Now, we're going to have to do guard patrols, I think. I think that's going to be the safest thing to do. We're going to have a patrol that runs straight past their doors. Alright, and that's going to be one guy. He's going to patrol a yard, but primarily, he's going to watch their dorm. He's just going to make sure they're not getting up to anything they shouldn't be. We were also then going to have a guard who patrols through here. Okay, that's going to be an armed guard. And then we're going to have another guard who kind of does a bit of everything. Alright? He goes kind of up here and like across here. And we'll... Oh, God, look. We'll get rid of that. We'll make him come down a bit further. Okay? And we're going to keep him in the canteen. I think that's the best idea, right? Keep the armed guard in the canteen, because then he keeps the ladies suppressed, you know? He stops them trying to shank each other over the last pork pie. I just think that's the best idea. Let's get rid of that. Let's tidy that up. That's a bit better, isn't it? I think we can probably just run him straight up the wall as well. Minimise the amount of walking he's got to do to get from place to place. Nice, that's looking good. Okay, and then we're going to get an armed patrol like this. And I think we might even have a dog patrol. What do you think? A dog patrol to kind of patrol this yard? Make sure they're not digging any tunnels to get themselves out at the left-hand side? I think that's a good idea. I really hate the way these patrols work. I do wish there was a slightly better system for it. It's slightly infuriating the way it kind of... You know, they all meld together. Okay, we've got an armed patrol there. I don't know if we've got enough dogs and armed patrol units, though. Should we check? Let's have a little look-see. We might need to get... Let's get some more kennels anyway. I think it would be nice to get maybe, you know, just a few more kennels. Make sure we've got enough kennels that they can all sleep if they want to. That's looking pretty good to me. And we'll get a couple more... We've got the money, right? We've got $2,000. So we can get one dog handler. And... Oh, of course. We need to get a weapon locker, don't we? Now, let's... is it a guard locker? It is a guard locker. We'll get the last guard locker on that side. I think that would be a good idea. Can't listen to the dog whistles. And then we'll hire an armed guard. And that will be our armed guard who's going to do our patrols, you know? The patrol... Oh, here he comes, look. Let's, can we open this door? Let's open this door for him. He's going to be the one who does our Supermax patrols. Max already hired. Perfect. Look at all these tunnel signs, though. This is getting silly. Alright, we're going to finish up for today, but there is definitely some kind of tunnelling going on under here. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to do all the social stuff and subscribe and etc, etc, etc. We'll work out what's going on with these tunnels next time. So, for now, thank you, and I will see you in the next video.